Hey guys, what is up today? This is Dalsu, with Dalsu Plays, and we are so close to victory. I don't see anything stopping us, besides perhaps a shortage of food, which should be okay, considering how much we've done to kind of fix it. So we probably don't need any more houses. I don't know if we're going to win this episode or maybe next episode. We do have a lot of kids in the kitty, so to speak. Probably should go ahead and start this episode by... Everybody's recommending more fishing, so I'm going to do a little bit more of that. What I think I'll do is kind of take the cheap way and make a little key or K or however you say it. You know what I mean. There is like an option to do that, isn't there? To make decorative stuff, which I probably won't do, but I'm not quite sure where it is anyway. But what we're probably just going to do is go ahead and do the fisherman and not worry about all that other stuff. So that's going to be under raw food gathering, and we should be able to get 2 or 3 down. Assuming that this, yeah. Okay, we got one there. We got one there. We'll do one here. Now, some of those are overlapping, obviously. They're not going to be fully efficient, but whatever. I've never been a super efficient player. Do a little road action there. And I don't know where we're going to tie it in. I guess we'll tie it in over here. It's like not quite enough. Okay, well, as long as I can get to there, it doesn't matter if the road doesn't go all the way. Do we build more houses? Probably not. Let's speed it up for a second. The harvest is going on right now, so we should get back up to a pretty healthy number that might carry us all the way to the victory, quite possibly. See what this merchant has. Everyone's telling me buy food, buy food. I'm not going to buy any of those things. Those are just seeds. If I see some food, I guess I will. As long as there's no disaster, I think we can probably safely kind of coast to our victory. Famous last words, eh? Still not enough wine to keep both of these things moving. That's weird. I guess it takes a lot of wine, I guess. We had never assigned this field, so let's do that now for corn, I guess. It's bringing us, we're still in the 50s. Yeah, we're not quite like going up as much as I would have hoped. So the longer this lasts, the longer this draws out, the more we're going to have to kind of do something about... Look, there's a good spot for a fisherman here as well, I think. Yeah, that's a good spot. And here's also a good spot. So we'll wait for those to get built, and then hopefully that'll help out. We just built these 2 last episode. I think it was last episode. But yeah, that should help. These are overlapping pretty good, especially these. But well. Okay, I guess I was thinking that the harvest was going on, but I was mistaken. It was actually planting that was going on. They'll actually get this corn crop planted this year, quite possibly. Seems like it's not happening, but whatever. Sham was born, okay? We are at 9:53. It's very possible that we win this episode. And if it gets to the point where we're only 5 or 6 away, I may just like make a slightly longer episode to try to get the win. We're going to have to start a new game. Probably going to be EU4. No one said anything about wanting a new Banished game. I mean, we're definitely going to revisit Banished, but I think I need a break and to come out with a fresh head afterwards, and hopefully there could possibly be a patch in between. Not that there's that much that needs to be patched. It's pretty much the perfect game. But I've learned so much, and I really think I can do a lot better the next time around. Should be a lot more thoughtful about what I'm doing. So many tips from the viewers. Alright, those are getting built pretty fast. We are at 40s though, which is frightening to say the least. I don't know what we do here to fix this situation right away. I guess the harvest should help. These fishing ducks should help. I don't know how much these are helping. Let's see. Yeah, current season, 400. That certainly doesn't hurt. But being down the 40s is a little bit of a scary place for me. So we are going to get some corn, very little. We're definitely going to get those blueberries going. I'm hoping we can scrape by the win without worrying too much. I'd like to find this whole key thing that everybody's talking about, or K, or here it is. Walls and buildings for your shoreline. K barn, K locker. Is it Quay? Tell me how to pronounce it. Okay, so this is how you're supposed to do it, obviously. Let's see if we can K walls. So they build instantly. That's nice. Oops. So I guess this is how you're supposed to do it. No, it won't let me do it that way. Interesting. Well, this looks kind of ugly. Alright, can we just destroy this and try again? We made it ugly here. Alright, there's a bit of a delay on that, so that's why it's kind of confusing. So this is just by what you guys told me to do, so I don't really know how to do this, but we're going to figure it out. Here it is, okay. So we've got, this is a diagonal piece, this is a straight piece, this is a 3-wall wide piece. This is what I've been using, right? So it's got this little brown part. I don't know what the significance of the brown part is, but so if I want to make it wider, do I start it here and go like that? Okay, that makes sense. That delay is... Oh, wait, it didn't quite connect. Okay, I guess it doesn't need to be connected. We can do fishermen on each side if we want. Okay, so how did I get this one to be perfectly... Very confused. Alright, we got them to match anyway. That's an accomplishment. So let's look at these key fisheries, whatever you call them. So they have to be, what, like just touching? We need like branches to come out, huh? Like this. No? That's not going to be connected. Do they have to be connected this way? That looks weird. Okay. I mean, it looks weird, but whatever, if it works. Now, let's try it. Alright, well, I seem to be having quite a bit of trouble. Can I just do like that? That's too close. So what are these lines, these arrows for? They have to be... what? It's built on the K wall. So, or the key wall. So it has to be like this, right? This, why would you not let me do this? Alright, if you guys, Peter and then the other commenter, sorry your name is like a bunch of random numbers. If you can help me out on that, that'd be great. I don't have any idea what I'm doing there, so we are down into the 30s. Super scary. I hope we don't lose the game this late. So what I'm gonna do is just to make sure that doesn't happen, I'm gonna do several more farms for next year. Yes, I know they're not optimized, but I'm just kind of scrambling here. These will be broccoli and blue pumpkin and kale. We're gonna up our farmers. Oops, we lowered our builders there on accident. Up our farmers to 344, and let's take a look at these other fisheries and see if they're done. It's like one of them is, 2 of them are, 3 of them are. Okay, so we need more fishermen as well. Up that number to 52. That's going to help a bit. Now we've got this wall, which we don't know how to work. I guess I'll give it one more try. I don't want to spend the whole video doing this. But, maybe it needs to be thicker. Like this. Just weird that little brown piece is kind of messing us up, isn't it? Let's see. I don't think that's going to work. It doesn't like that at all. It wants to be... It wants this side to be off the wall, right? Like, so it should work there. No, it should work. Well, I don't think I'm going to fight this anymore. I'm going to find another way to get food that I need before we actually run out. This guy's ready. Peas, okay. Alright, let's speed it up and see how our harvest does. Watching out for any traders who might bring us some extra food to keep us going through the hard times. We're at 967. We are awfully close. It would be a horrible situation to run out of food now when we've come this far. 80 videos. I don't think it's going to happen. I can't foresee it happening, really. We seem to lose about 10,000. We seem to go down another 10,000 every season, or every year, so it'll be 3 more years before we get down to 0 at this rate. And we seem to be recovering based on the harvest that's coming up, so feeling good about that. And we are almost at 970. I think we may be able to pull off the victory here. But it's getting tense. It's going to be a photo finish. Well, that just looks ugly. Tear it down, I guess, since it's not really helping us. I guess we just got to play around with it some more. While the harvest is going on, why not? This is a K inside wall piece. Straight piece, this is 3 pieces. What if we just say... Did we try to just do it by itself? Oh, it wants to be connected to land. Well, it... Okay, so it needs to be connected to land. Alright then. Well, we can just make our peninsula longer. No? Doesn't want to do that. Okay. This way. Alright. Well, that just looks super unrealistic and weird, but whatever. It's basically just an earthen key, or an earthen quay, or whatever the hell however the hell you say it. So, do you have any food? Nope. A lot of other stuff that would be useful, but whatever. We're so close. So I guess we keep building these fisheries. Even though they're a little bit... No, we can do the actual... We can do the quays now. I don't know if they're any different or not. But let's see. You guys. Perhaps they can catch more fish. I don't know. Now it's being weird again. Maybe it's because of these markings. Yeah, okay. Why don't we do one right on the end out here, and then squeeze one in right here. And they're gonna have a long way to walk to work. There's not any houses around, so it's not ideal, but at least it's more fish. And we're up to 60 anyway, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. We're only 30 people short of the victory. Check what he's got. Pig, deer, and sheep. I'm not going to buy any of that. Somebody said I should dismiss them every time, so we'll go ahead and do that. That way new people come faster. Alright, there's still a lot of harvesting left to do, and we're already at 60, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'd sincerely like to get another 30 people and just be done with it so that I won't have to worry about any possible missteps here this close to the end, but we're going to hold out. Looks like we're getting low on clothing as well. Just weird because I had this new clothier set up just recently, but once your population gets this high, it feels like kind of all bets are off. You can run out of anything at any time. Alright. Population's kind of like just floating there around 970. So can't be too upset I guess. How are these new places going? Slowly. It's like all the crops have been harvested and we didn't quite make it to 7. I mean, all of the smaller crops anyway. Of course, the big ones take a lot longer to do. And we may get to 70. Plenty of grapes to make wine. We seem to have some luxury goods stored up, finally. Guess we have enough wine for people to enjoy at this late hour. And they're bringing over the goods. Taking their time. We have enough fishermen. I know we had some other places. Yeah, we need a couple more there. Having some deaths, keeping us from growing our population, keeping us in this game where we're very worried about running out of food, so that's bad. Looks like we might not do it this episode, guys. It's unfortunate. I was all set on planning. I was all set on planned to move on to EU4. I had it all fired up. There's a new expansion to EU4 coming out. I don't know if I'm going to play with it or not. But it would definitely bring me some new viewers, but, you know, I'd have to learn on camera. I don't like doing that. I don't have time to, like, play the games 2 or 3 hours before I... You know, I've played EU a bunch, so it's not like I'm just... That would be horrible if you tried to start for the first time playing EU, because it's a very complicated game. But we're probably going to do that. Okay, so the first frost is going to kill some of our pumpkins, but it looks like we're doing a lot better since we learned this one weird trick, which is a very obvious thing that I didn't learn for a long time. And we're getting some laborers. We're still struggling to get up to 980. If I see a growth spurt, I might let the video ride for a little bit so we can just finish it off, but I'm not thinking that it's going to happen. Struggling to get up into the 70s. Of course, we got all these new fields now. We got all these fishermen set up. I would think that things would start to mend, but doesn't seem to be happening as fast as I would like. This is such a weird thing. I really can't figure out the key. I mean, I'll play around with it off camera and see if I can kind of figure it out. Still don't understand what the palisades do either. Yeah. Building supplies. There's still a lot of game left to explore, you know, and in the next time I play, I think I'll do it, you know. I'll explore some of the things that I haven't in this playthrough. So you build it like that, and then like this. See, now it doesn't want to be built. It doesn't want to be built there. So what are the arrows for? The arrows are for just the... Yeah, see, that's not right. Anyway, I'll probably play with it off camera. It's just annoying me now. There we go. Okay. Anyway, these are about to be built. We're at 67. We're at 974. We've got about 20 minutes into the video. I'm probably going to go ahead and call it a wrap, and then we'll finish up on the next video most likely. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're still with us, you're a trooper, and it's a little bit of a slog right now, but, you know, I hope you'll join us at least for the last episode, because it has been a long time in coming, and we deserve our moment of victory. Thanks for watching. This has been Dalsu with Dalsu Plays. I'll see you next time.